This is the most expensive object a human being can own. Not a mansion, not a private jet, a super yacht. And the price on the sticker, $300–400 million, isn't the shocking part. The shocking part is what happens after you buy it. Because a super yacht doesn't just cost a fortune, it quietly eats one every single year, whether you ever step on board or not. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the ultra-rich say the two best days of yacht ownership are the day you buy it and the day you finally get rid of it. Let's start with the number everyone sees. A new custom super yacht, say 100 meters of steel, glass, and hand-stitched leather, will run you around $400 million. For that, you get 6 decks, a crew of 60, 2 helipads, a cinema, a hospital-grade medical bay, and a swimming pool that converts into a dance floor. But here's the first thing the brochures never tell you. That $400 million is the cheapest part of owning the yacht. There's an unwritten law in the yachting world. It's called the 10% rule. Every single year, running a super yacht costs roughly 10% of its purchase price. Do the math on our $400 million vessel, and that's $40 million a year, just to keep it floating. $40 million. That's more than most successful companies earn in a year, spent annually on a boat that, on average, its owner uses for just a few weeks. So where does $40 million a year actually go? Let's break it down, because each piece is more absurd than the last. First, the crew. A yacht this size needs around 60 full-time professionals, a captain who can earn over $300,000 a year, engineers, chefs trained in Michelin kitchens, deckhands, stewards, and private security. Salaries alone run into the millions. And they're paid all year. Even in the 9 or 10 months the owner never shows up. The crew doesn't stop when the owner leaves. That's when the real work begins. Then there's fuel. Filling the tank of a large super yacht can cost around $500,000 for a single fill. Cruising burns through hundreds of liters an hour. A serious summer of travel can post a fuel bill in the several millions. And that engine has to keep running even at anchor just to power the air conditioning, the lights, and the fresh water system for everyone on board. Now the costs no one thinks about. Dockage, simply parking the thing, can run $30,000 a night at a prime Monaco berth during peak season. Insurance is millions a year. And then there's the rule that shocks every first-time owner, the refit. Every 5 years, maritime law effectively requires a full overhaul. The yacht is hauled out of the water, stripped, and rebuilt. Cost of a single refit? It can exceed the annual running budget of everything else combined. Tens of millions in one hit. So by now you're thinking, this is insane. Why would anyone do this? And here's where it gets interesting. Because the ultra-wealthy aren't stupid. There's a hidden logic underneath all of this, and once you see it, the whole thing makes a strange kind of sense. Many owners don't just let their $40 million bill sit there, they rent the yacht out. A super yacht like ours can charter for $1 to $3 million per week, plus expenses. A busy season of charters can claw back a huge slice of those annual costs, turning a money pit into something closer to a business. Some owners never even use their own yacht. They treat it purely as a floating luxury hotel that other billionaires pay to occupy. But the real reason goes deeper than money. A super yacht is the last truly private space on Earth. In international waters, 12 miles offshore, you are beyond the reach of almost every government, every paparazzo, every prying eye. For a certain kind of person, that privacy isn't a luxury. It's the entire point. The $40 million a year isn't buying a boat. It's buying a piece of the planet where the normal rules stop applying. So the next time you see one of these floating cities gliding out of Monaco, remember, you're not looking at $400 million. You're looking at $40 million a year, burning quietly on the horizon, the price of disappearing from the world completely. If you found that as fascinating as we did, subscribe to The Quiet Rich, where we break down the hidden economics the wealthy would rather you never understood. Because the more you learn about how their money really works, the more the world starts to make sense.